Born in the great nation of Georgia, here is the streaking Armenian lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan. And when this man has been given big opportunities by the promotion, he has absolutely busted the door down. A lot of people harken back to his fight against Islam Makhachev back in 2019. Prevailing wisdom is that that fight is going to materialize again, because since that point in time, Tsarukyan has been an absolute killer. And when he knocked out Beneil Dariush in December of 2023, he essentially made himself undeniable. He has been must-see television, all offense all the time. And again, not a lot of fellow lightweights are calling Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard asking for a fight with the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC, the former interim champion, El Cucuy Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen, and you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
That's no secret.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on earth. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. So another big spot for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson here tonight. You're not going to out-grapple this guy. You're not going to out-condition him. He can train for 6 hours.
Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt.
Oh, and now an uppercut.
Nice punch to the head.
Tsarukyan gets the early takedown.
Nice guillotine attempt here. He's got the sub locked in. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Big ground and pound.
El Cucuy's back in full mount. Making all these shots count. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. Tsarukyan gets hit with a kick.
They're so evenly matched. They're going to attack.
Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Oh, collar tie. The right hand just misses. Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch home. Tsarukyan gets caught by the straight punch. Ooh!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, beautiful job to snap his head back with that counter strike. So he's landed several of his patented counters here in this round, really doing an excellent job, not just with his offense. Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Final seconds of round one. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again. Round two is next. Man, I can't even relate to this type of toughness. The round is over. Multiple stunners there from Ferguson. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
What a beautiful jab landed there.
Trying to set up that counterattack. Hook to the head there by Tsarukyan. Oh, there it is. Can't say we didn't see it coming, but nicely executed there nonetheless, and defensively, leaving a lot to be desired with this approach.
Oh! He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Oh, huge left. Oh. Big left hand there inside. Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand. Straight right, he misses. Oh! Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Beautiful transition. In the half guard.
Well, pretty good work off at the bottom here by Tony Ferguson. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, stacked guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. He's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is just straight leg. He's got to kick and push, because how is the opponent going to stop him from just elevating him? This is a grown man. You let him get both feet on your hips, you push away, you kick.
Catches the leg. All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off the kick, he would go right to his takedown and then work perfection.
El Cuckoo, he's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
It's one.
20 seconds to go, round 2. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. 10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard in that one fight, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating these strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done, but he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects.
He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter. Gotta be very careful there.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on him.
Hammer fist here by Tsarukyan.
Changing the position. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Tsarukyan is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Tsarukyan, his eye is closing up now, not good for him. Ferguson's back in full guard now.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ferguson. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Tsarukyan. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Tsarukyan going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Are working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Tsarukyan is back into full guard.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Tsarukyan. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Man, isn't it fun to watch this?
Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here. That darts choke is tight.
Good as that as he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. That was a slick transition.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Tsarukyan going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Oh, he got him real good, too. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, just as... And both fighters exchange in the pocket. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. He gets to the single collar.
Another knockdown! El Cuckoo's looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Strong reversal there. Darce, yeah, trying to hit a Darce here. Oh, man, it's getting deep. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
It's work. I'm going to stand this up.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He got out again.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with it.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is now in and resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. Well, must-see TV every step of the way. El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, getting his hand raised inside the octagon. That has become a familiar sight over the years.
Tony Ferguson is a butcher. He's